It is so good to see that Trooper has a new home.
I know, that made me so sad.
It was so sad, but it's just in time for this cold snap. He's in a warm home now.
Girl, you are not kidding. We got to think about the pets, you know, and I think that's something, I don't think people forget about that. I think people adore their pets, but when you put them outside, like, okay, last night, Kevin wanted to run outside, my dog.
Yeah.
He stayed out there for like an hour. He did not want to come in, but I was like, okay, finally, you got to come in. You know, it's too cold.
And back in the day, you know, country dogs used to stay outside all the time. They had
We're from North Carolina.
Yeah. So, you know, I remember my mom saying all her dogs are outside. They didn't get shots. They didn't go to the vet. So we're doing that now in today's time. But
that's right.
Like I said, nowadays, people have the dogs inside. So it's so important to make sure that they are staying warm.
Keep them warm. Yeah, keep yourself warm. The kids, too, at the bus stop.
Yeah.
Layer it. I had to stop for gas today at 3:30 in the morning because I forgot. It was so
It's cold, and it will continue to be cold while they wait for that bus, too.
That's right. Yeah. Let's get you outside. Look at these temps. 25 in McClenny. Is this why we moved to Florida? I can't think that would be why. It is freezing. Actually, really, it's below freezing. So yeah, it's going to be pretty brutal. And our highs today are going to be, you know, a little better than yesterday, but not by much. So take a look at this and you'll see 43 in Mayport right now, 32 in Jacksonville, right at the freezing mark, 25 in McClenny. There's a high pressure system that's over us. And what it's doing is really pumping in this cold air. If you didn't cover your plants, hate to tell you, they're probably dead. Mine were yesterday because I didn't cover them. You know, it's hard to remember. There's a lot to remember when it gets this cold, but with a freeze warning and a frost advisory, yeah, it'll kill them. So just know this expires by 9 a.m. And overall, we don't have any moisture in the forecast. Okay, it's all cold air. That is the story until we get into next week. And even then, the chances are small. So looking around at the forecast here, the low temperatures at 7 a.m. this morning, going to be in the 30s and 40s. So as the kids get out to the bus stop, like Amanda said, you better layer up because you're going to be sad if you don't. I mean, I would even, this is me, and I'm kind of a drama queen. I would do the gloves, and I would do a hat. I'd do whatever it takes. Stay as warm as you can. The wind chill factor is certainly going to play into this. We're going to have breezes out there today, and you're going to feel much colder than it actually is. We're at 32 in Jacksonville right now. You feel like you're at 29. Our high today is going to be right at 60 degrees. Jacksonville Beach. Oh, I love the Christmas lights. These are so festive. So we'll keep an eye on these throughout the morning and other areas as well. But as you look at Ortega, one thing you're not going to have either are visibility issues. The only story this morning are the cold temperatures. So just know that. Now, highs today, 58 in Live Oak to 62 in Palatka. That's a bit of an improvement from yesterday, but it's still chilly. On the coast, you know, almost at 60 in Ponte Vedra and Jacks Beach. You get there in St. Augustine, 60 in Jacksonville. So it'll take a little time, but we will get there. But like I said, no moisture really in the forecast until we get into next week. I know you see a little bit of green. Don't worry about it. It's not the story. Once you get into Thursday and Friday, if you see anything, it's a quick pop up. But again, it's not the story. So here you go. We dropped to 29 degrees for some of you by 7 a.m. That is so brutal. Oh my gosh. 39 by 9 a.m. Nothing but sunshine out there today. And these are my predictions. So we've got, you know, another really low coming in the forecast. And we don't really get out of the 30s until, you know, Sunday morning. And then we see vast improvements in the temperatures. We're back up into the mid 70s by next week. And so rain chances kick back in by Tuesday. You've got a 10% chance on Monday, 30% chance by Tuesday. Overall, yes, this cold snap will come to an end once this area of high pressure moves out. But until then, pretty brutal.